So, former Turkey Leg Hut owner arrested for burning down a bar in 2020. Really exploding a bar in 2020.
In the saga of a once popular Houston restaurant. Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Hernandez.
Adam, Andy Sirota, KPRC2 was the first this afternoon to report indictments against the former owner of the Turkey Leg Hut. Lyndell Price was arrested Thursday on multiple charges, accused of paying someone to burn down a business partner's restaurant. Our Bryce Newberry was in the courtroom this afternoon for Price's appearance. Bryce, what have we learned?
Yeah, Andy and Lisa, we know that fire happened nearly 5 years ago at bar 5015 in the Museum District. And today, Lyndell Lynn Price, who is the former owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, the co-owner, he has been accused of orchestrating and paying others to start that fire. He was arrested yesterday, a source tells me, during a traffic stop after he left his girlfriend's house in the Katy area. And when they took him into custody, that source says that he was in tears. Take a look at this video we have from that fire that happened back in June of 2020. People nearby say that they felt an explosion when that happened, and surveillance video captured masked men pouring fluids around the bar before it went up in flames. Buildings and homes near that scene also had damage, and according to the federal indictment just unsealed, Lyndell or Lynn Price conspired and paid others to burn the place down. Armani Williams and John Lee Price, who is not related to Lynn, allegedly bought gasoline, gas cans, and face coverings at a truck stop, and then they drove to the bar early in the morning back in June of 2020 and started that fire.
Criminals are stupid. Criminals are just crazy. He could have did this himself and probably gotten away with it, or it'd have been something. You paid other people and they buy it. They probably bought it all at the same place. They went and bought the canisters, the face covering, and the gasoline at a truck stop. And then, the gasoline person was like, what the hell are they doing with that? They got ski masks, gasoline, and that. Come on, they're going to burn something down. And then I'm sure they was caught on camera.
3 minutes after the fire ignited, the indictment alleges that Lynn Price got a call that the arson was complete. He allegedly paid them later that day, and federal prosecutors.
Come on, look, this dude got his pants down. You thought insurance was going to pay this out? Like, was this a insurance thing, or was this like I'm mad at this person, so let me burn this down? No way would insurance people and police were going to see this and not track him down. The person probably ain't even getting no money yet because the insurance people we got to make sure you ain't in on this. But I guess he probably, if I was in on this, I would have cut the cameras off. Y'all would have never seen this. These motherfuckers, like, they got gasoline all over them. I'm surprised they ain't burned themselves. How young are they? His pants is damn near down, and he want to burn something with all these lights on too?
Prosecutors allege that Lynn Price targeted a former co-owner of the Turkey Leg Hut and his own business partner, all for financial gain. So John Lee Price, who allegedly started and got paid for that fire, and his attorney just spoke with us outside of court this afternoon.
This is a classic example of being very mindful of the company that you keep. Sometimes the company that you keep can get you in trouble. We look forward to looking into the charges, investigating the charges, and ensuring that Mr. John Lee Price's rights are protected.
So John Lee Price and Armani Williams have been released on bond this afternoon, but Lynn Price is being held in federal custody. We did see him in the courtroom today. He was handcuffed and shackled. His mother was also in the courtroom. She didn't want to say anything to the cameras as she left later on, but he will be back in federal court next week for a detention hearing that'll determine what happens going forward. He does face up to 25 years in federal prison, and prosecutors say that additional unnamed people have also been charged in this arson, this conspiracy. However, they have not yet been arrested, so they have not yet been identified.
Yo, the Turkey Leg Hut was going crazy. Most people ain't even Houston, Texas, but we all seen it. It was like Turkey Leg Hut, big ass turkey legs, and celebrities was going there. They had a good thing. And then him and his wife got divorced, and then it went down. You start seeing the service at the Turkey Leg wasn't nothing. It could have been a great black business, but they started not paying people and doing things. And look at this. Turkey Leg Hut found us seen fighting.
Well, the restaurant is just down Alameda Road behind me here, and I spoke with a publicist for the restaurant earlier, and we also showed her the videos and asked her to explain what happened. Videos posted on Twitter show part of a fight that broke out Thursday afternoon at Turkey Leg Hut, a popular Houston restaurant. You can see things get physical between two men on the patio as other customers are seated nearby.
We personally do not know what the argument was from or over because it happened at a particular table within people that came to the restaurant together.
Sherry Handrinos is the restaurant's publicist.
Look at them. They ain't even together no more. But look, they could have had a great thing.
We watched the videos with her, including another one posted on Twitter that appears to show the owner's husband with his hand on the neck of one of the men.
So what you're seeing is a small part of a video that was separating a fight that happened at one table that literally disrupted other guests, and that our staff instinctively tried to help and separate everyone.
She says the owner's husband and staff were trying to de-escalate the situation. The police were also called.
Yeah, look, people had their hookah lounges and everything. Supposed to be a great spot with great food, a little vibe. Something you could hit after the club. That's what I heard. If I was in Houston, I damn sure probably would have went just for the turkey legs. They look good, but
there was never an issue or disagreement between our staff or our team and the patrons. We were really trying to get the patrons apart from each other.
Anyone was hurt, says the restaurant returned to business as usual.
We don't condone any type of violence, and we don't.
Yeah, these owners, they've been going through a lot. Now they lighting shit up. Look at the customers. The customers they had in there fighting, and then he burning down co-owners' other establishments. This is crazy. And he gonna be arrested. I'm sure they're gonna have new stuff, and the people gonna get arrested. They're gonna find out who it was, the other ones, and they all going. They like some young kids that just put their hoodie over their face and did like that, and put gasoline everywhere. I don't know why he thought that was gonna work. He could have just went and threw some Molotov cocktails in that motherfucker from like far where they couldn't be seen or something. But they probably would have messed that up too. Thank God criminals are stupid. Thank God, because if they were smart, the world would be in even more trouble. Look at this. Hand around a customer neck. I would have sued his ass. It don't even matter if y'all fighting. Oh, nah. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. Y'all think he did it? They say he got a call. Their cell phone was pinging. All they had to do was pick up one of those kids or find a cell phone that was pinging and then go question him and say he got this call, and they probably traced the money back or whatever. He probably cashed app him or something, or Zelda him, something that's traceable. He probably ain't just give him cash. This is crazy. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. Like, share, subscribe, all that. We were going up.